Hi, welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm Kelley Knitz, broker associate with RE/MAX Preferred.
I'm Ann Conetop, realtor with RE/MAX Preferred.
And today we're going to be talking about how to stage your basement when you're selling your home. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about some things that'll make your basement more appealing when you're getting ready to sell your home. And one of the first things that you have to do is make sure there aren't any odors in your basement. A basement is below ground level, so sometimes you can get some smell of moisture, and it's an area where you could actually get dampness and mold. So be careful of that. So you could run your dehumidifier, make sure the basement is well ventilated. They generally don't expect too much more if the basement, other than that the basement is dry. They want to have a dry basement, and if it's not finished, the possibility of finishing it. So just get rid of all of the odors that you may have and may or may not have. And it's also a good time to get rid of things. A lot of people tend to use the basement as a catch-all where they just put everything. They're trying to organize their house, so they put it in the tub and put it in the basement. It's a collection place. So if you do have things down there, make sure that the boxes or the tubs are neatly stacked and that they're not right up against the wall, because the buyers do like to be able to view the walls of the basement to make sure there aren't any structural issues there. So.
Right. I think the basement is very important. When you go in the basement, people are looking at the mechanicals, the age of the mechanicals. They're also looking at the foundation again. If you of course have a gas furnace, change the filters in your furnace and clean the exterior of it, clean the top of your hot water heater off. Make sure the electric box is properly covered, and the breakers are labeled inside the breaker box. Just things that make it look like you take care of the house.
And make sure all of your light switches work. People really like to see, and they have good lighting in the basement, so they can check to see what the walls look like. And
that's right.
And I hate it when I'm out showing houses and you got to reach really high to pull out.
Or when you turn on, it's a really low light. It's like, oh, well, that helped.
I mean, it's an area that could be a big expense to somebody if there is an issue. So make sure all those things, all the light switches work. And make sure the handrail on the staircase is nice and secure. You don't want anybody falling down your basement stairs, that's for sure. If there are any appliances down there, sometimes people have an old kitchen they set up, and when they redo their kitchen, it's upstairs, and make sure that's all nice and neat and tidy. And if you have a pet area in the basement, make sure there's no odor down there, and it's nice and clean and tidy. And
that's probably one of the things besides if you go into a home, the dampness smell is kitty litter smell. That's very
offensive. If you have in the laundry area, if you have a drying rack, where you dry some items of clothing, make sure you don't have anything personal drying on the drying
or just
rack,
anything hanging, in the laundry.
Especially personal stuff. Though. So
and there's a lot of homes that have first floor laundries nowadays, and just you probably want to make sure if your laundry isn't in the basement, if it's on the first floor, that it's presentable and clean and things aren't hanging to dry. As far as finishing a basement, there are some homes that have the basement finished already that you go into, and some that won't be finished. Sometimes it's a good idea to paint the walls of the basement.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to finish the basement, but you can do things to make it appear like it is partially finished. Use area rugs, and I've seen people do really decorative things with the walls by painting them like brick. And
or they paint the rafters black, and that kind of stuff. Just something to kind of make it a little bit more like, this could be extra space.
Right, the kids can go down there and play and have a rug and a TV set up and maybe a couple couches, something like that. Definitely a lot you can do with the basement. And so definitely, though, the most important thing is to remove any type of odor that may be down there. So.
And make sure there's no water in the basement with all this rain.
Take care of that issue. Make sure the sump pumps work.
Right.
And the other thing, they keep the utilities down there, like the furnace, and usually a lot of times the appliances are there. So make sure that your filter is changed in your furnace, and those are all cleaned off on top, and just things like that. If you have any other questions about how to stage your basement, just give us a call. We are certified stagers, and we know what we're doing. And basements are definitely nice to have, and you have to give them the sense of wanting
some attention as well. Right. Yep.
And thanks for watching this video about getting your basement staged for a home sale. And if you want to have any further questions or want to talk with us about helpful ideas of what you can do to get your house ready for sale, please give us a call at 419-779-6229, call or text. And please like and subscribe to our station here and watch for the next video. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.